From helicopter parenting to gadget babysitters, from tiger moms to conservative dads, children are being made to study even harder today due to the ridiculous competition to get into good schools or colleges.
When screen time is the new pacifier, Google is the co-parent and toddlers know how to swipe before they can speak.
Despite the silent fatalities that have occurred. At the same time, parents are being forced with 70 to 90-hour work weeks while silently having the pressure of bearing the cost for their children's future. If this is the case, who has time to be a parent and bring up children in today's time? What has modern parenting today really become, and what kind of impact is this leaving on the mental health of their children? Let's discuss the real situation that is happening in this video. In the previous generation, parenting in India followed one simple formula.
बेटा पढ़ो, डॉक्टर या इंजीनियर बनना है.
This was due to survival tactics. Parents focused on discipline and improving their socio-economic standard. But today's parents are juggling between work pressure, social media, maintaining social standards, and Western ideologies. As they navigate work stress and a flood of conflicting advice through social media, they often lose touch with their own inbuilt instincts and cultural grounding based on where they bring up their children. Instead of parenting being a conscious nurturing act, it becomes a reactive process driven by trends, peer pressure, and the fear of missing out. This results in having confused children and parents who are present but not truly connected due to distractions. Because of this stress, parenting shifts to two extremes. They are either overly controlling or completely disconnected. To understand today's parenting styles that are damaging to children, there are three types. Number one is helicopter parenting. These are overbearing, micromanaging parents. Every move is monitored, but this often leads to anxious, dependent children who can't think for themselves as they grow up. Helicopter parenting often results in having children that face various difficulties and challenges. Children never get the chance to learn from their own mistakes by trial and error or reflect on how to do things right for themselves, and also go through various teachable moments to gain experience in order to deal with problems and develop solutions independently. Number two is gadget parenting. iPads or iPhones instead of actual human interaction. Silencing a tantrum with screens seems harmless, right? But studies show it reduces attention spans, critical thinking ability, and prevents the child's social interaction skills. Removing qualities like sensitivity and empathy from ever growing, as they were never given the chance to grow or to be cultivated in childhood. Technology certainly helps in multiple ways to learn skills much easier than ever before. But the truth of building values and developing bonds through interaction with others can't be experienced through gadgets. Then there is 3, outsourcing parenting. With rapidly growing urbanization, children these days grow up with caretakers because in most urban areas, both parents work in full-time jobs. As a result of this, most children tend to grow emotionally stronger with their caretakers rather than their own parents. And as children grow up, there's coaching classes, tuitions, and weekend activities. But when do parents actually parent? A study says that when a child is overburdened with too many extracurricular activities, it can have a double damaging effect on the child. 1. By showing outward aggression or antisocial behavior, and 2. By developing behaviors related to anxiety, depression, or issues with self-esteem. As a result of being constantly engaged with classes and other academic activities, children develop various psychological issues that go completely unanswered. And once they grow up, they are either told,
क्या बड़े होने के बाद भी बचपना दिखाते हो?
Kids today feel more like responsibility projects than people. If parents don't make time to interact with their children, instill values, or even discuss or share experiences from actual learnings, then who will? Due to these styles of parenting and the end goal of achieving greater social standards, many children are growing up with various mental health issues today that most parents are not even aware of. According to the National Library of Medicine, around 25.9% of teens face depression and 13.7% face anxiety episodes every day. A previous national mental health survey done with young adults pursuing education in Tier 1 cities in 2016 showed a 7.3% growth in mental disorders. But today, that also has significantly grown to about 7.5%. And this is just what's reported. We can only imagine what the real truth is. But when a child feels emotionally weak and says, "I'm feeling anxious or depressed," they hear parents often say,
तुम्हारे पास तो सब कुछ है, मेरे से क्या पूछ रहा है?
or worse.
Attention seeking मत कर. Now I'm busy. मेरे को disturb मत कर.
These kinds of interactions are more common than you think, resulting to unfortunate fatalities even among children. So what's the solution for this? Experts today suggest that the solution to these problems often lies at home. Dr. Shefali, a global parenting expert, says most parents unconsciously raise children from their own unhealed trauma. Meaning that many parents unknowingly treat their children based on their own past emotional wounds or unresolved issues rather than on what is best for the child today. Psychologists recommend an authoritative style of parenting, firm but fair, empathetic but with structure. In this way, parents have a good mix for bringing up their children. They set rules but also show understanding and care, helping kids feel safe while learning discipline. Most importantly, the parents have to be consistent with what they teach the child and also consistent between each other for this method to work. If done properly, children will grow up having a good sense of self-discipline and empathy in their respective worlds and at the same time be able to achieve their goals. In short, you don't need to control your child. You need to connect with them and play the role of their favorite guide that they can always rely on. So what can parents do differently, you might be wondering. So here are 3 simple but powerful shifts you can apply. Number 1, heal yourself first. Your child learns more from your emotional health than from your instructions and gyan. Always remember, the first learning they pick up was how to behave and speak from just watching you. So by dealing with your own demons, you automatically change the way your children absorb and apply those qualities in their lives. Number 2, love unconditionally, not based on marks, medals or beta-beti's job title. You're raising a human being, not a resume to gloat about. Research shows unconditional love gives children the assurance that no matter what, your parents will be there for you. It also means that you will be beside your child even if you don't like their behavior. You can correct their actions without taking away your love. And this helps them feel safe and want to stay connected with you even during tough times. And number 3, the simplest way but the hardest truth is to listen more and lecture less. Let children speak without correcting them every second of the way. This will establish or re-establish self-confidence and trust in them. Listening to children actually builds various abilities and strengthens the parent-child bond further. It also shows where children are in the order of importance. When they get attention from their parents on a regular basis, this will not only set right their emotions but also create a healthy atmosphere for them.
The mirror shows us what the eye can see, but true reflection shows us what the mind often hides. So subscribe, it's free, and turn on notifications if you're ready to see what truly lies in reality.
So the next time your child lashes out, shuts down, gets excited to share something with you, or even surprises you by silently achieving something on their own, don't ask or wonder what's wrong with them, but try to find out what are they trying to show me about myself. That's the simplest way to find out how you are doing as a parent. So if this video helped you reflect a little bit, like it and share it with a parent, future parents, or with a friend to show their parents. Let's create a generation that feels seen, heard, and loved. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.